Just saying, I feel like most of this run, I've dealt more damage to myself than the enemies have dealt to me. Which is hilarious and sad at the same time. Now then, I have 3. One provoke. Our block up. And there's no reason to shield charge because he is already dead. He just doesn't know it yet. Classic anime nonsense. Goodness, it's already been 2 hours. This is one of those games that you really kind of just get locked in and go for it. You focus so much, and you just really don't... You lose sight of everything else. Which is good for a game, but also can be a bit annoying at some points. Dead on his turn. Oh, that guy's 300 health. Really gotta pay better attention to these things. I just look and go, oh, they look like the generic enemies I have been fighting. Obviously, they're still those generic enemies. Nope, completely different somehow. Whatever. Huskar seems... I guess that final set has some really cool looking armor. Somewhat difficult to build armor for, because he's kind of got his whole I have abs aesthetic. You really can't do a whole lot with that region, because you have to show off that six-pack or whatever. And then he's got fiery weapons, so he's got a whole motif that you're stuck with. It can be a little bit difficult, but you know artists, they love creating nonsense and being creative, so there's always room for stuff. Oh, that explains why the damage is so ridiculously high. It's half magical, half physical, the worst kind of damage. Doesn't mean it's resistant on both ends of the spectrum. Yes, you may see, oh, it's 50% magic damage at max level. That's half their HP, but I'm just guaranteed to do. No, you'd be lucky if you do about a quarter. Understand why they need to do that. I guess it's a powerful ability, but why not just lower the damage and choose a specific damage type that you're happy with? Feels overly complicated and without really a point. My guy, you're gonna go down. Don't. No. God, that was like 1,500 gold you just gave away. I mean, sometimes you get cocky. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it lets him back into the game, and I'm really not interested in losing this game. Hopefully we don't throw it too hard. Good work all around. A very nice game. A 30-minute game as well. From enemies to lovers situation for this Earthbreaker. Originally cursing out the Zeus for picking what he wanted. Now they love each other because they did absolutely destroying in lane. Gotta love the arc of that story. They also grabbed another one, just for the money this time though. Everybody seems to have got picked up there. Yeah, Tormentor was one of those objectives everybody really has got to go for early and often, because it is a lot of gold. You know, a lot of gold. There is not a big net worth lead at this point in time. See that transition? That was a shoutcaster transition. My goodness, I may not be good at doing much casting during the fights, but going from one conversation to the next, I am only slightly awkward most of the time. Question is, can we still win this? The answer is yes. Long answer is yes. Get it? It's okay. What I will say is this week during Tuesday, my day off, I had, my normal work I had to do. But on top of that, while I was doing my work, I took the opportunity to make a fantastic smoked barbecue, basically pork butt, effectively. Got a whole giant pork loin. Deboned it, made my own barbecue sauce, made my own special barbecue rub, and then spent like 6 hours during the day just watching over it and making sure it was perfect. And it did turn out near perfect. There were just a couple of in-bits that were a little overcooked. I have to say, it's the best barbecue I've ever made. I've made a lot of barbecue in my time. I was very, very happy with it. The unfortunate thing is, it's so good, we don't have any leftovers. So, disappointing that. Everything's been eaten. Okay, we're back. So, we're doing some more Dota 2 today. Just wanted to keep it simple, as I said in my tweet. Or my X, or whatever the hell you call it nowadays. I don't know. I'm not hip with the times. It's Twitter. It will always be Twitter. Crappy rebranding's not going to phase me. There we go. Just long enough to see them fight the Roshan. A very interesting fight. It's not at all a total gimme most of the time. I feel like they gotta buff that thing in some way. It's really sad. You know what's also really sad? Me getting Medusa. Again! Eh. XP per minute is fine. No healing, no damage dealt. Mostly reduced damage, of course, because I have Mana Shield. Only 3 deaths. Lowest on the team. That's kills. Only 3 kills. Lowest on the team. Oh, goodness.
Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.